Hello, you're welcome to this week's episode of the PV Show's Moments of Truth. If you are joining us for the first time, remember to click on the subscription button to subscribe to the PV Show. So on this week's episode, we are privileged to be with a designer. His artworks are so powerful, and he will be joining us to talk about why we should actually love designs in our room and outside our homes, and the benefits we can derive from these designs. So stay tuned and enjoy this program. Hello, you are welcome to this week's episode of the PV Show's Moments of Truth. If you are joining us for the first time, kindly remember to click on the subscription button to subscribe to the PV Show. Today, we are privileged to be with Mr. Enoch, and he's a designer. He did some beautiful artwork here, and I'm sure you saw it earlier. He's going to tell us how it all started. You're welcome to the PV Show.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you give us a little introduction about yourself.
I'm a third-year biological science student at KNUST.
Okay.
But because of my passion, my great passion for art, I am now into designing, even though I'm science biased.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually started when I finished SHS, and then I went to teach one basic school. And then one way or the other, they got to know that I had the talent for art.
Okay.
So they gave me a contract to design their school wall for them. And then, even though by then I have the talent for art, but I'm not good with colors. By then, I wasn't good with painting. I wasn't even good with poster colors.
Oh, okay.
But I took the contract. I had that kind of attitude in me that even if I have not done it before, I want to just, I know within me I can do it, and grab the opportunity and then do it. So I took the contract, and then by the help of one pioneer artist, Mr. Richard, I was able to bring out a very good work, and then they loved it.
Wow.
So that is where my painting really started.
Okay. But would you say painting, doing design is something that is very easy to do?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. But if you have passion for something, you would sacrifice everything for it.
Okay.
I can't remember, I spent 2 days in someone's room just for painting. And because I'm so passionate about what I do, when I get tired, even though I feel it, but I still want to continue because I have great passion for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you think that in our world today, people really appreciate this? Do you think people do?
A lot of people do appreciate it.
Okay.
But quite unfortunately, in Ghana here, it's now that people are realizing it.
Okay.
It's normally done overseas.
Okay.
Overseas, when you go to schools, hospitals, and different places,
Okay.
you normally see wall mural artwork, just like what I've done here,
Okay.
to make the place very communicative.
Okay.
So I believe Ghanaians should start inculcating this habit of making their room very nice.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of samples that can make your room very, very nice, and when you receive visitors, they will love it.
Okay. But then let me ask you a question. What does this, when it comes to this artwork or designs, does it have any effect on the soul? Like, as a human being, does it have any, I don't know how to put it. For example, I saw the design and I was like, oh, that's so nice. But to you as a designer, do you think it has some effect on the soul or on as a human being? Do this particular designs or any form of design have an effect on you when you have it in your room or anything?
It does have an effect.
Okay.
let me give, let's say, two scenarios.
Okay.
The last time I did one design in my room, and it was like a tree that was bent.
Okay.
The color, I used black for the color. When everybody comes to the room, it's like a Halloween room. And then they are like, why have you made the room so creepy?
Okay.
So the design is, in a way, negatively have an effect on people.
Okay.
And assuming you paint bats in your room, octopus in your room, I'm not sure you are going to feel comfortable there.
No.
But assuming you paint the room with very nice designs that you love, designs that you love. For example, you love music, and we did something about music here.
Yeah.
It's actually going to have an impact on you.
Yeah.
I remember I did one design, and then it was a flower, and that was the first time doing something complicated like that. And I needed to. There were a lot of calculations that went through my mind to get all the dimensions correct. And when I was done, even though I'm the one that did it, it felt very nice to me.
Okay.
And I just looked at the design and then I said that, wow, it really had an impact on me, even though I'm the one that did it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So when it comes to some of these artwork, how can we boost patronage as a designer? What do you think other designers and you in particular can do to boost, patronage when it comes to some of these things? Ghanaians don't really know it. Not everybody knows that when you have nice designs, people rather prefer to go and buy wall stickers than to have an artwork in their room. How do you think we can improve upon patronage?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Actually, when you do anything in this world, when you do it well, when it is done well, people will patronize it.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of designers in this world, and then it's not every designer that will take his time to make fine edges to make his design a perfect work. But indeed, if you are really serious as an entrepreneur to go far in this designing work, then you should dedicate your passion, your talent, use it very well. Make sure you do the right thing, get a perfect work. And people, in fact, people from all walks of the world, they will patronize. When they see the design, it will really have an impact on them, and then you win their credibility for that. And also, wallpapers. I would say I would prefer room designing to wallpapers, because wallpapers, they are very expensive. You need to buy the wallpaper bundle by bundle, and then you need to get your glue, workmanship, the one who is going to do it. By the time you are done, the price surpasses that of a simple design in your room. So the design is much cheaper, and any design at all that you want, it is unlimited. You can get it in your room. Okay. Yeah.
All right. But then why? Let me put it this way. Why should we have designs in our homes or in our rooms? Because someone out there, do not really see any. But actually, me at first, I didn't really care about it. Like, why should I have it? It doesn't add up anything to anything. So why then should I get some paintings in my room? If you can help me, probably I have no interest in it. So why should I patronize what you do?
Thank you very much for the question again. I'm a science student.
Okay.
And I also did social studies. And then what I've grown to learn is that your environment does have an impact on you. That's why we do room decorations.
Okay.
That's why we have different architectural designs. That's why people want to travel abroad, because we have vast architectural designs overseas that when you go there, you feel happy, you feel like the place is so serene and all of that. So if you have a very decent design in your room, it does have an impact on you. So because it's part of your environment. It's part of your environment. Okay. And if you have a very nice design, it's going to even affect your attitude. Yeah, sure.
How?
Because your environment, it does affect your attitude.
Okay.
And the design too is part of the environment.
Okay.
Yeah. So take the room designing as part of your decoration.
Okay.
Then we will not need to decorate our rooms at all.
Okay.
When we get our houses, we build our houses, we don't just leave things haphazardly, or should I say in a state of entropy.
Yeah.
You put this one here, you put this one here, to make sure everything is in order. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you get a nice design to make your room very beautiful and communicative, it does have a very good impact on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then, would you say you are going to start doing this permanently, or you stick to your science kind of lifestyle?
I must confess, now I'm even more into this one. Okay. Even though I'm still a scientist and I'm pursuing science, I have great interest and passion for this work, this designing work.
Okay. Yeah. All right then. But before we leave, or before we end this conversation, is there something you would want to talk about concerning designs?
Okay. I would want to throw a little bit light on people, entrepreneurship, who have also begun design like this. I mean, designing work like this. The very important thing is, do you have the passion for what you are doing? The passion is very important. Make sure that the idea or the innovation that you are bringing out, make sure you are in love with that innovation. Why am I saying that? As time goes on in life, you may face challenges so far as the designs are concerned. I mean, the work, any area of entrepreneurship that you find yourself in, you may come across a lot of challenges. And then what will keep you going? If you have a love for your goals and then visions, it will make you clear your mind of the challenges. But what if you just chose it that, oh, let me just go into this field? If you just chose it, you will just boycott it because you don't have any special passion for it. So my advice is that if you are going into any entrepreneurship, innovation, or you are harnessing any idea, make sure you are in love with that idea. Okay. Thank you.
All right, but before we leave, this just came into mind. If I'm a beginner, I want to learn how to do it. What are the necessary things I need to be able to start? Okay.
Design is not easy at all. It's not easy at all. And that's why it's talent. That's why it's talent. Okay. But I believe that when you practice something, at least you can, as time goes on, you get your way around it. I have one, should I say, apprentice. She's called Catherine. Okay. When she joined me at first, her lines, her painting wasn't that smooth at all. But if you see her painting now, you could see that she has really progressed with it. So if you are a beginner, don't just be discouraged because you are not getting fine edges. It's not really looking very nice. But as you continue doing it, I'm sure it's going to look good in the future.
All right. But then, what kind of colors do I need to look out for? Do I just go and buy any, even can I use paint to design something in my room?
Oh, thank you very much for this question. In fact, we have different kind of paint. Okay. I actually use semi-gloss paint because it's very durable. Okay. And then it's not like the oil paint that someone may say it has a deadline that for a certain duration of time, when it rains and all of that, it starts to wear off and all of that. The semi-gloss paint is very durable. When it sticks in your shirts, please forget it. It will not go. It will stick there. You wash it with any detergent, it will still be there. Even with
if you pour kerosene on it, simple.
No. So far as it gets dried, if it's a little bit in the process of getting dried, then you can use turpentine or kerosene. Okay. But if it gets dried, there is no hope. Wow. And then we also have acrylic paint. Okay. Acrylic paint doesn't really, let's say, shine as a semi-gloss paint would, but it's also fine on an average. Okay. You can use them for, let's say, canvas works and all of that. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So before we leave, what kind of tools do I need for painting?
You would need a sort of poster color brushes. Okay. You need that. And
is it the one they use for drawing, like drawing on a paper, or there is a difference between the two?
Okay, are you trying to say for pencil drawing or?
You see, I'm talking about designs on walls.
Okay.
Okay, what kind of tools do I need to do that?
Yeah, a set of painting brushes, poster color brushes. Yeah.
Poster color brushes.
It
is
looks
it the same as the one they use on a sheet? I mean, when these artists, those who draw, is it the same kind of brush? Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
The same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then which other ones?
Okay. You would also for those who do portrait, if you want to go into portrait, they have a paper, a special paper that they use. Okay. But since we are on the walls, like we are just straight to the wall, all that you need is your paint. You get your disposables.
Okay.
You pour your paint. You get your poster color brushes. Then you are on to do the work.
Sometimes you guys are using a ruler as well.
Okay, it depends on the
kind of
kind of design and the artist too.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, what I did today, you could see that I didn't use any roller.
Yeah. But do I need a straight hand to be able to do these designs? Because it looks like my hand was even. I mean, it was shaking. It wasn't straight. What I was doing wasn't straight. You had to come and polish it up.
Okay. That's why I say it all deals with practicing. When I started at first, I was very careful with my lines. Very, very careful because if I'm mistaken, it will cross the lines. But now, it's like when I'm painting, I don't care anymore because I've learned I've gained the expertise in using the brush, and I can just use it and it will not cross the line.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so before we leave, your final words.
So I would want to entreat anybody watching me that we should all try and inculcate the painting of our rooms. I mean the using of room designs, and it's going to have a great impact on you. If you have a very good room design, something that you love, you try and then you paint it in your room, it's going to have a great impact on you. So my brand name is OP Designs, and then you can call me anytime, and then I'll make sure I'll give you a perfect work or something close to perfect. Thank you very much. All
right, thank you so much. But in case we need your contact and we want to know where you are located, how do we get all that?
Okay, I have a Facebook page. As I said, OP Designs. Okay. So you can go to my Facebook page. Yeah, OP Designs.
Can you spell that? I mean, someone may not get
it. It's OPEY.
OPEY.
Yeah.
Okay, OPEY.
Yeah. Okay. And then I have my business profile there with my number and all my my details there.
Okay. All right. So your contact, if you, would want to give it out.
Okay. My WhatsApp contact is 0245 386839, and then you can also call me on 050 4527901. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us on the PV show's Moments of Truth. All right, thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of the PV show. And honestly, you should get some designs for your room. It's really necessary. You know, sometimes when you are relaxed in your couch and you are watching something on the screen and you just looked and you just see those designs, it has some kind of effect on the soul. So try as much as possible to get these designs in your room. And his prices are really, really affordable. You can call him anytime, any day, and he will be at your doorstep to give you the perfect design you want. I did a design last year, or is it last 2 years or last year?
Last year.
Yeah, last year. And it lasted for a year. And it still looked, it's looking fresh. So if you want any design, his paintings, it's not those kind of designs that like wear off. So you can call him at any time and he'll be at your service. Thank you for joining us on this week's episode of the PV Show. If you haven't subscribed to the PV Show, kindly remember to click on the subscription button down there to subscribe to the PV Show. If you're an entrepreneur and you want to also promote your business, you can call us on 054 3789876. 054 3789876. Be safe.